This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
I hope everyone is ready and we will get started with this session. Very warm welcome to today's session on diabetes reversal and prevention. I would like to tell you a few things like why did we choose to present on this topic. Like when I was a teen, I was totally helpless looking at my granny who was bedridden with the diabetic gangrene. And later, it was so bad her condition was. For me, diabetes always seemed to be a dangerous disease. And subsequently, even my dad developed diabetes back in 2000, somewhere around 2000. And then, it was so difficult as, in every family, we do panic when someone gets diabetes and we tend to try so many options. We do household remedies, we do drink bitter gourd juice, we consult so many people around us, many doctors, we try all the alternative medical system like Ayurveda, homeopathy, whatnot. Everything we try and help our family members to come out of diabetes. I'm sure even many of you are like here to help your family members. And really thankful to all of you who filled the questionnaire. That questionnaire was like little longer, but still I wanted to filter out those who are really serious about reversing their diabetes. I would like to congratulate all of you being really serious about reversing diabetes. And I would like to start this talk with thanking my neighbor Sonal, who introduced me to plant-based diet, which we are going to talk in detail throughout the talk. And that helped me to reverse all the medications, not all, few medication. Like my dad was on 21 units of insulin and 11 tablets. Trust me, it was 11 tablets. And then now he is on basic diabetes medication, but his blood sugar levels are still same without insulin. So that is great, isn't it? Like if you can do something naturally and take off insulin, nothing like that. So that state of helplessness has moved to something which I know, the core principles, which I will be really happy to share with all of you. And along with this talk, you might need support from doctors to reduce the medication. And once in a while, you might need support. But today's talk is going to make you really think how you can handle diabetes. I would like to thank Dr. Anand, who really supported throughout this journey and educated me really well on how really we can, combine this medicine as well as diet, and then how we can slowly taper the diabetic tablets as well. Also, I would like to thank Kshama Madam, who really helped designing questionnaires. You will come to know why this questionnaire is important and how we can make better use of it. And Kamal and Gautam, really thank you for creating all these slides and presentation. Okay, let's now learn what happens with diabetic people. Okay, see, when anybody gets diabetic, they really go through a lot of hunger, thirst. Some people gain weight, some people lose weight, dizziness, eye damage, whatnot, and sometimes sweating. And totally the lifestyle completely changes. Sometimes they will have high sugar level, sometimes they will have low sugar level. And those of you who are already are diabetic, you know the pain of it. It's such a misery. If you look at 10% of our population today are diabetic. And if you take the adult factor, right? Like, 35% of the people are diabetic. That means nearly 35. That means every 3 people in 10 adults are diabetic. Like 103 people registered for this talk in 2 days. Can you believe it? So many people are diabetic and feeling helpless. As I told you, like we keep on jumping from one doctor to other doctor. Oh, this is going to work for me. This is going to work for me. And at the end of the day, You get tired and give up on, okay, whatever the crowd is following. Same thing happened with me. My dad, like when he was struggling, we tried everything. That time I was not in the medical practice. I was in the engineering field. So I didn't know what to do exactly. So like many people started asking, why don't you treat your dad? Everyone goes for allopathy. You must start go for allopathy. So we started insulin, everything started. But all these symptoms still continued. And it was so much problematic for him until I met my neighbor who really helped me in terms of nutrition. We always think, oh, doctor can help me, nutritionist can help me, yoga therapist can help me. But do you know who can really help you? You might sometimes think, oh, my family members will help me to overcome diabetes. But none of the other people can help you other than yourself. So you are the one who can heal your body through the right habits. So this session is all about empowering you with a practical approach. See, we have to have that balance. Otherwise, you will give up. You will do all the changes, say for 1 month or so, and then you will say, oh, that's it. I can't follow it up. I will leave it here. See, if you leave it in between, again, you will fall back to the square one where you had started. So today, let's practice, things which can really be combined with your diet and how you can follow it day to day life. Okay, it should be practical and it should be acceptable. Any point in time, if you think it's not acceptable, if you tend to disagree, you can always leave a message on the chat window and we will take it up in the Q&A session towards the end. Very warm welcome for today's session in empowering you to deal with diabetes. I hope this talk will help you really to move towards positive health. Okay, first and foremost, we have to remember diabetes is a disorder, it's not a disease. See, the moment you start thinking, oh, I have diabetes, it's a big disease, what can I do? See, then you will lose your confidence. First, gain that confidence. Okay, diabetes is a disorder. 10% of the population have this disease disorder, whatever you think of, but this is just a disorder which I can order it with my right habit pattern. Okay, I'm sure each one of you have got pen and paper with you. Just write down. Diabetes is a disorder and I can come out of it. I can really reverse it. Maybe so for some people it takes only 21 days, for some people it takes 30 days, and for few people it takes 3 months. But still, you can reverse it. Just write down in your pen and paper, diabetes is a disorder and I am going to reverse it. And can you think of one reason why would you like to reverse it as well? Any reason which comes to your mind? I'll give you 30 seconds of time to write down whatever it comes to your mind. Why would you like to reverse this diabetes? Are you tired of taking tablets, or are you tired of all that misery which comes along with this diabetes, the eye problems, kidney problem, liver problem, whatever the diabetes impacts, whatever comes to your mind, or are you tired of taking insulin dosage every day? Just write down whatever comes to your mind and make a determination that I will follow very well so that I can reverse it. Okay, I hope you have wrote down a reason. And now let's understand what is the root cause for diabetes. See, there are two types of diabetes. Most of you already know type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. The type 1 diabetes, it's usually like whomever I have treated, it was mostly to do with mental and emotional trauma. I did a lot of yogic counseling for them. And also it was to do with the autoimmune as well. So the complete therapy for type 1 is different. It could be sometimes viral infection as well, or it could be genetic. Whereas type 2, the most people who say I have diabetes, it's to do with the type 2 diabetes. The type 2 diabetes is more to do with your dietary. See in the box, if you can see, it's all about rich people disease. Type 2 disease was claimed as rich people disease. Why is it rich people disease? Because they lack in exercise, they use cars everywhere, they use washing machine, they use all sort of things, and they don't exercise much. And they are the one who are more stressed out, if you look at. And dietary lifestyle, dietary abuse, they keep on eating. When you have ample of supply, some people keep on eating and they abuse with sugar, starch, and fatty food. See, if you look at 30 years ago, the type 2 diabetes wasn't so obvious. Now everyone is getting rich, everyone has ample supply of what you say, the any type of food you can think of. You can order online, you get it, anything you want it, you get it. So all this dietary abuse is leading to your type 2 diabetes. Just write down in your diary which one matches to you. Is it, are you doing like dietary abuse? Are you obese? Or are you not doing enough exercise? Or are you having any sort of stress? Just write down so that it becomes easy for you to work more focused way. Okay. So this disorder, it's all about glucose metabolism. And this glucose metabolism happens with the help of insulin. See, insulin is the one which helps glucose to enter the cell. In the cell, the metabolism really happens. It's like you are digesting glucose in the cell, and insulin is like a key, gateway for the glucose to enter the cell. Whereas if you have fat accumulated, or if you have your pancreas which generates insulin, if you have it very tired, suppose you have abused your dietary system, and then the complete pancreas is tired, it's not producing enough insulin, then also the glucose, though you are eating well, what happens with the diabetic? They eat really well, the glucose is in the bloodstream, however the bloodstream to the cellular level, it's not entering. So when it doesn't enter, it's like you being in the ocean and screaming for water. Water, water everywhere, but you don't have enough water to drink. Like that, your bloodstream has lot of sugar, whereas it's not able to enter and get digested. The latest research, what it says, fat is the cause. Before we used to think, oh, the moment you get diabetes, you go to the doctor. And what they generally tell you, cut down on your sugar, cut down on carbohydrate, this, that. But even for my dad, like when we tried, and many people who keep trying, they cut down sugar completely and they control their diabetes, the sugar level in the beginning days with the strict diet of no sugar and carbohydrate. But it won't be sustainable. Over a period of time, again they fall in the same trap. Again they'll give up literally. But understand, fat is the cause. And the insulin resistance happens with this fat. More fat you have in your body, it what it does, just forget about a lot of detail here. It puts lot of pressure on your pancreas, and also it puts pressure when there is a lack of glucose, the liver starts to release more glucose, it starts to produce it. Okay, so this is what happens. Just remember, fat is the cause, which high blood sugar is the result. Fat is the cause. Okay, this is the summary of what we are going to learn. Okay, so how we can deal with type 2 diabetes? The solution exists here. See, you have to follow right diet, right exercise, and right stress relieving techniques. Simple. It's very simple. It sounds very simple, but it's not really. When you follow it, you will have its own challenges, but like it's a journey. Overcoming and reversing diabetes is a great journey. You will learn lot many things and you will get to enjoy. Okay, so whenever people come to a therapy with me, what I tell them, be happy and stay healthy. if you are forcing any diet, you are forcing on any exercise, or if you are forcing yourself to do something, you can never achieve results. See, when you are happy and doing things, then you will be really healthy. Otherwise, you will think, oh, why am I living here? Why am I alive in the first place, right? Why should I eat this? So understand correctly, and then with right understanding, follow it with full heart, and then definitely you will be able to achieve results. Okay, just remember this. Whatever you are going to do, you are going to do with lot of choice, and then your own choice. And thanks for your responses. I see, like, there are few people who are like 27% of them are having chicken, and there are few people who are like fish consumers. And by the way, 93% of the people are consuming milk and milk products. And also people are eating outside food. So just remember, you need not have to change any of these things literally. If you are eating meat, you have to find alternatives. I'll give you why and how. Okay? If you tend to disagree, or if you think I can't do it, just stay on. Because in the beginning, it sounds like I can't do it. Even when I heard it, I always felt, oh no, this is not for me. Even I have been following the same diet and same principle to keep myself healthy as well. When I first time heard, I was a big fan of ghee, and I used to live on curd rice. Okay, now I could never think of giving up on ghee. And also I was practicing Ayurvedic nutritionist, and then Ayurvedic nutrition always insists on ghee, curd, and milk and buttermilk. I used to really love them, but when people told me something against these things, I would always reject it. Please be online and then keep on continuing till the end. And if you disagree, just write on the chat window. But unless you give it a try, you won't realize how things are going to work. Okay, let's start with the open mind, and please make sure to note down in your notebook, how can I be open minded? Can I be agree to disagree? Okay, we'll start with this note. Our digestive system. If you just recollect this theory of evolution, we all are coming from the monkey, right? We have the digestive system of monkey. In fact, the mind is also monkey mind, but we have trained it so well that we can invent so many things, right? So just remember, we have digestive system similar to monkey, and monkey loves to feed on high fiber and low fat food. If you look at, whatever monkey eats, it's always with high fiber. Monkey, just recollect what all monkey eats. Monkey just love banana. Monkey loves all sort of fruits. If you look at, the only fruits monkey doesn't eat is like jackfruit and pineapple, because it doesn't dig the roots. And then, like, pineapple especially, it doesn't eat pineapple and jackfruit. Other than that, whatever, according to my awareness, it doesn't eat jackfruit as well. Sometimes, when you open the jackfruit and give it, monkey tries to taste it, but it doesn't. Other than that, it eats all sort of fruits and green leaves. It loves drumstick leaves. It loves all sort of leaves. If you look at, when the monkeys come around, they love eating papaya leaves. They love eating all sort of leaves. And also, whenever it eats fat food, like it eats groundnut, it's with the fiber. The groundnut comes with the fiber, natural fiber. So the main monkey diet is high fiber diet. Just remember, it's a high fiber diet. And secondly, monkey doesn't, just depend on other animals' milk. Monkey never drinks other animals' milk. And vegetarian monkeys, they never eat meat as well. Okay, this is the monkey food. And if we eat this similar diet, you can easily reverse diabetes. So it's very simple. More than focusing on the right side, what you should not eat, Rather, start focusing on what you can eat. You can eat all plant-based whole food. It includes everything which is whole food and natural. And protein, some people tend to drink protein shake, which is artificial. You need not depend upon any artificial thing to reverse your diabetes. You can just have proteins naturally. All your fruits, vegetables do have proteins. Also, dal and whatever grains and whole food you consume has proteins in it. And fiber rich food. These are the things you can have it. And especially you have to focus on vitamin D and B12 as well. Just remember it as PPF, plant-based whole food. P stands for protein and F stands for fiber. So you can have all these things whenever you choose to eat. Whenever you want to eat something, just question yourself. Is it plant-based? Is it natural? And is it fiber rich? And vitamin D and B12, even those people who are consuming milk and non-vegetarian food, these days do have vitamin D and B12 deficiency. Once in a while to get tested on these two vitamins and getting supplements really helps in reversing diabetes. What I have seen, most of the diabetic people tend to have this vitamin D and B12 deficiency. Even non-diabetic also these days have a lot of deficiency of these vitamins. Now let's come to which all are don'ts. See, milk and meat. These two have ample fat in it. If you look at fat, whatever it is, milk means fat, meat means fat, and refined food. See, refined food doesn't have any fiber. Your refined oil, refined flour, all this refined stuff, refined sugar, refined jaggery, everything doesn't contain fiber. So it goes out of question. And all processed and packed food. If you take example of processed and packed food, your chips, that doesn't have any fiber and it has high rich oil content in it, and soda juices which are really processed and highly packed with sugar, and biscuits. Many diabetic people, they tell, always they come and tell you, oh, the Mari biscuit and similar biscuit, it's very safe to have it. They have this safe syndrome of eating Mari biscuits, but if you look at the content, how much chemicals does it have? Does it have any fiber in it? No. And it's highly refined and processed. See, just question yourself, whatever you eat, is it processed and packed? Is it refined? Does it contain fat in it? Or does it have fiber in it? Okay, any questions? Please ping on the chat window before you forget to ask. Okay. So, like, you need not, as I was telling you, like, you need not worry. How am I going to give up on milk? How am I going to give up on meat? See, these days, for everything, you can find an alternative solution. See, if you search online, YouTube, if you surf, and then, when you surf, you get plenty of plant-based alternative. Look at that peda, what they have made and kept the sweet in between at the center of the screen. This peda has been made without using any milk, without using any sugar. It is made up of dates, which has fiber in it. Okay, you will be surprised. Oh, we are talking about eating all sort of fruits here, but when diabetic people always believe, oh, we should not eat fruits. If you are eating all this fatty stuff and eating these fruits, then definitely your blood sugar level will shoot high up. But when you stop these things, see, this has to be followed in entirety. Follow all don'ts and follow the do's, and then only it works miraculously. I will tell you, most of the people will revert their diabetes, the blood sugar levels within 21 days. I have seen many people seeing this result, eating plenty of fruits and following, they don't miss any of these things, even tea and coffee. Some people tell me, I can give up on anything, but not coffee and tea. I'm okay to take insulin. But why would you take insulin? You can still drink coffee and tea using very natural things like you can use coconut milk, you can use soya milk, something like that. And then even sweetener, you can use very little sweetener of dates powder or something like that. You can find plenty of alternatives online and you won't miss anything. In fact, you'll start enjoying the food. Many people, when they start following this diet, they'll tend to ask me, how will I make this sweet, that sweet? After a while, you'll get addicted to fruits so well that you won't feel like picking the sweets. Rather, you will feel like picking fruits. Fresh fruits are so tempting. You'll start to revert that your taste buds, you will reverse the taste buds as well. You will just enjoy this food. It's only matter of starting. When you start, you will feel, oh, why didn't I do it before? Why didn't I do much before? I wasted my time and now I can eat so many things, so delicious food. And milk, and why are we insisting, like we were vegetarian from the beginning. Only thing we were consuming was milk. And for my dad, stopping milk, don't it's such a miraculous thing happened. Like within 21 days he could stop his insulin. Okay, so why it happens? Milk contains a lot of fat in it, and also it stimulates the insulin growth factor, which is, though it seems like insulin growth factor, it actually inhibits insulin unacting. Let's not go in detail of it, but rather just remember insulin growth factor, which milk increases, which stimulates diabetes. And also milk contains lot of hormones. See, Ayurveda days, and many people ask me, see, the Krishna picture and all they say, and then Krishna was consuming all milk products, and it's highlighted Krishna was so healthy. How is it possible? If you look at, Krishna was hard working as well. If you look at that picture, Govardhana Giri, he lifted the complete Govardhana hill in his little toe. That means he was hardworking, and he used to look after thousands of cows, and he used to look after very well. See, if you look at, the stress hormones are in the milk what we get today. See, I live in a smaller town. I keep watching how these cows are taken care, even in the rural place. The cows are not treated really well. These days, the cows are tied in 10 by 10 little places, cow sheds, and then they are so much stressed out. They are not allowed to go out because everything is so expensive. To take them every day out and bring it back, get that fresh green supply for them is so difficult. So they are stressed out. And when you drink such a milk, you will also be stressed out. And also they're injecting lot of hormones to get more productivity of the milk. So this is what is leading to diabetes. It's not milk as such, but the milk factors of this hormone, pesticides. See, the pesticides also come from all that green leaves what the cows and buffaloes eat, but it's spread with the pesticides. And also, I really feel bad to tell this, but when I looked at the cows, most of them have infection in their udder, and the pus, when they just take the milk off, that pus is also entering milk, and we are drinking that milk. And think of it, how much poisonous it is to your health. And if you are consuming all this milk and meat, even the meat is similar way they are treating. The animals are not treated respectfully. So they are going through a lot of hormonal changes, which leads to diabetes immediately. And milk and meat doesn't have fiber in it. Only fat and fat and fat, nothing else. Okay, so leaving milk and meat becomes very essential if you would like to reverse diabetes. And many people follow this diet and reverse within 21 days. And they do it for another 3 months. And then finally they give up. No, no, I want, because milk is addictive. It pulls you, you want to drink more and more milk, you want to eat curd. You know, Even if you take 1 spoon of milk every day or 1 spoon of curd, some people come and negotiate with me. Can I have 1 spoon of curd every day? Can I have 1 spoon in a, and then I'll mix it as buttermilk and have it. I would say no, not even that panchamrita, what you get in temples, you know, because the whole system, digestive system is going to change when you adopt such a diet. And if you keep on following this way that way this way that way, then the reversal won't be complete, and the bacteria in your digestive tract is also going to change to the plant based bacteria. The plant digesting bacteria, it's going to change. It's like this, okay? You have got a wound, and the wound is healing, again you rub it, again you rub it. It's like that. So follow it strictly for until you feel I'm okay. Okay. And then the pancreas has to get strengthened as well. So follow it strictly, and then you decide whether you really want to follow it or not. If you really follow it well, then it becomes a choice than a force. Some people tell me, I don't have willpower, Madhura, I don't have willpower, so I can't do it. So I tell them, it's not about willpower, it's the choice you will start to make. Though we say follow 100%, there will be cheating which happens once in a while. Even me, when I started, one day I had some biscuits. Okay, to be honest, I had biscuits because I was craving for milk solids. The biscuits have milk solids in it. So I was craving for it. One complete biscuit pack, I had it. And then, I was so happy, today is a cheat day. But, later I realized, oh, this is going to trouble me. Now, even if people offer me cake, even if people offer me, I was the ghee lover. I used to pour ghee on everything I eat. Dosa with ghee, idli with ghee, everything with ghee, ghee, ghee I used to eat. Now, even if people offer me, by choice, I would reject. You know, what, the first person to start in my family was me. And then, I started to see good progress in the health. Before I tell anyone, I always follow whatever I follow, I tell people. So before putting my dad on this diet, I started following. And then I changed for my dad, and then my brother also started following. The whole family, by choice, they started to eating more and more fruits, vegetables. We replaced all our kitchen junk food shelves with dry fruits, so that whenever we feel hungry, either we choose fruits, real fruits, or dry fruits. And also this papads, which doesn't have things. You can come up with many more ideas which are high in fiber and less in fat. You initially feel, oh, how do I do it? But it becomes a choice, and you don't require willpower. Rather, it's only a choice, and choosing food you really accept. See, food acceptance comes through sensory evolution, evaluation. You do evaluate whatever food you are taking, right? So it's the feel and appearance of the food. You have several physiological factors. You have health issues, you have psychological issues. I like this, I don't like this, and cultural background, and the social factors, and you see advertisements as well. You should never feel I'm starving. You should never feel I'm forcing myself. You can find alternatives. If you look at our household meals, it's like some people get scared. Oh, your house, no dietary in it, nothing in it. How can we eat? And when they come and have, they really get surprised. Oh, the raita, the salad also you have made. Oh, today you have made it with curd for us, only for us. No, no, it's not at all curd. See, we use only coconut milk in it and then make it, but still it's so tastes so yummy, and then you won't miss anything. To be honest, you won't miss anything. Now just watch this slide. In this slide, just see like what tempts you more, the fruits or the chicken. Does anyone get mouth watering when you look at chicken? Look at the fruits. See, always follow your basic instinct. See, we are coming from the monkey. Monkey loves fruit, and even we love fruits. The moment you start to look at fruits, your mouth will start watering. Can you feel it? See, it's just matter of replacing with whatever you eat with the plant based, and also changing your cooking style. How do you change your cooking style? Instead of frying, you bake. See, you don't miss anything. You love fried food, just bake them or dry roast them and go for oil-free cooking. Use more of fiber-rich. If you don't want to use oil, use sesame seeds. You use mustard. For mustard seasoning and all, you can just do it dry roast. Okay, it's only a matter of changing cooking style. I know today 1 hour is very less to go in depth of each topic of this. However, just let this be a starting point for you, and whenever you are ready, only when you are ready, kickstart this. Always remember, when you want to reverse your diabetes, you always have an option. Today's session is to create awareness. There is a clear cut option to reverse diabetes, which I can do it. But don't wait too long until you lose your pancreas ability, liver, kidney. Don't wait till then. Just make up your mind when it's early. And one more thing, very important, eat, eat, eat. Because when you stop all this fat based food, then really it becomes like you will be hungry, hungry, hungry all the time. So keep on munching, keep on munching. That's also going to change. After a while, you will get normalized. Okay, there will be many more challenges, and it's like you can find ample resources online as well. And you can, I'm always welcome you for consultation as well. It's you require some hand holding at times, but it doesn't mean you really require hand holding. You can do it with your own efforts. Okay, just to summarize, see, this is how it's going to help you. Reducing the fat, you will help body to heal naturally, and you will start to detox body and mind, both of it. See, the moment you stop consuming those stressful things, see, when a cow is milking, it's so stressful. When a animal is dying before it becomes a meat, it's under so much of fear and stress. If you eat that, you will also tend to carry the same stress. Okay, take it easy. Take it as 21 30 days challenge with 100% commitment and see how you can do it. See, this is completely free. High fiber, low fat food. No advertisement, nothing. So nobody is going to sell you this stuff, right? So you have to start picking things which you eat also, which is not advertised. Always remember, egg is advertised, meat is advertised, all packed food, refined food is advertised. So start eating what is not advertised and which is free. Vitamin D from the sun is free. Vitamin B12 from the soil is free. But we are not able to really get it. So you might have to get supplements sometime. Okay. So this is all about diet. And I see many questions on the diet has come already. I would like you to write down all the questions if you have any before we move on to the yoga session, yoga front. Okay, take your time, start writing down your questions so that you won't forget it. Okay, many of you are asking on oil-free cooking. Okay, this is what I have to touch upon. I will touch upon how we can cook oil-free. Okay, see, how you can think of oil-free cooking, right? Oil-free cooking, see, I will take one example of making upma, uppittu. Most of you know the preparation of upma. For upma, you put oil in it. See how when you prepare oil-free, see if you find it very difficult to cook. Suppose if you are using one big spoon of oil for cooking upma, then start using only 3-4 drops of oil. You might be thinking, oh, how will it taste? But it will taste yum. You have to follow very smartly. You add only 1-3 drops of oil, put mustard seeds in it, so that mustard seeds, by the way, without oil also can get the chatter, and then it opens up. It's just matter of our makeup in the mind. Mustard requires oil, but it's never the case. Just put one drop of oil in it, put mustard seeds, just put everything in it, and then add plenty of, okay, add plenty of vegetables in it. Your upma has to contain lots of vegetables in it. When you put lot of vegetables, and you can add coconut as well. See, for diabetic, those who are having heart issues, you have to restrict really on fat intake. It has to be like around 10 gram to 15 gram a day, including all your fat content. But whoever have filled the questionnaire, not many of you have heart diseases. Most of you have hypertension. Okay, so you can first start following a small one drop of oil for your upma preparation. Add little coconut in it, plenty of vegetables. Even upma rava, you are going to choose the ones which has fiber in it. Some people follow millets as well. See, instead of coconut oil, you are going to use coconut. If you put that coconut in the water, it tastes really yum. Try it today. There are many recipes online available, oil free. And if possible, we will start one 21 days hand feeding as well. Okay. I would request all of you to mute yourself. Huh. And I think more things are like, okay. Huh. See, rice and potato, some people are asking on rice and potato. See, rice and potato, if you have with the fiber, see, no unpolished rice you can always choose. And potato also is fine to have if you are eating all this. See, it's not about having potato, it's about having more fiber. You can have potato with ample of vegetables, nothing will happen. Just include fiber, and potato is also okay to have. Okay. See, and you can take my number, and if you have real concerns, you can question it as well. Offline as well, you are welcome to question. Now we are moving on. Someone is asking diet frequency. See, we will diet frequency, keep on eating. See, when you follow this diet, see, if you are eating milk and all this fat-based food, then your body will sustain. But especially if you are reversing diabetes, you need to eat ample. Don't restrict on 2 meals a day or anything. Once you get better, you are welcome to choose anything you would like to do, but wait until you get really better. Okay. See, this cold pressed oil as well. Someone is asking on cold pressed oil. See, cold pressed oil also doesn't contain fiber. So we are going to choose only things which contain fiber in it. Fiber is important. Okay. Now let's move on to yogasanas. The diet free formula, like a monkey. Monkey also keeps on jumping, but a diabetic person. I have treated many people who are bedridden as well. Okay, so it's a matter of how you measure your progress. Not everyone can do all asanas. So it's always recommended to choose therapeutic yoga. Therapeutic yoga means yoga to suit your condition, health condition. And when it becomes personalized, what I generally do, I do tongue diagnosis, wherein the tongue is looked into check your organ health, and then I'll focus whichever organ is required to strengthen. But here we are talking about empowering yourself to work on. So mainly focus on pancreas, liver, and kidney health. When you choose asanas, focus on these organs. Also focus on stomach healing and strengthening. You'll get plenty of such asanas online as well. See, these days everything is openly available, but do it within your limitation. And when you learn from someone, when you learn it from a teacher, then they will correct you and it becomes more effective. However, you can do be independent as well if you're really confident on doing asanas. Okay, which asanas are more effective? See, generally the asanas which put lot of pressure on your abdomen. See, look at the first one, Mandu Kasana. If you have kind of facility to sit and then try it, you can try it. You can sit in any asana like this. Okay, either you can sit in Vajrasana, or you can sit in Padmasana, or you can sit in any comfortable position. Make a fist of your palm, and then just press it against your abdomen. Inhale while exhaling, slowly start bending forward. Wait a minute. If you have high BP, if you have hypertension, then please don't do this asana. Those who are normal blood pressure can really follow it. And if you have any other stomach ailments as well, like stomach operations, surgery, something like that, please don't do this. Those who are healthy can really follow this. Okay, just press it really hard against your abdomen and just start bending forward and feel that pressure on your abdomen. See how much it presses your abdomen. And you can hold it with normal breathing as long as you can. Either you can hold your head up or you can completely bend forward. Okay, this is one of it. I'm just giving you some samples on how you can choose the asanas. See, this Mandu Kasana gives an example on how you can put pressure on your abdomen. This really stimulates your liver and pancreas. It on the other side, hold the other leg, and inhale, raise your arm up, exhale and turn back, look back. Now you see it's putting lot of pressure on your liver. Okay. Overall, just don't worry which organ is which side, need not worry. Just turn and twist. See, all these exercises are to stimulate your pancreas, stimulate your liver, spleen. Okay. And the next one is Gomukasana. In Gomukasana, it's very important. Just keep your legs stretched, and fold one leg, the heel underneath your perineum region, and fold the other one. It looks like this. Gomukha is cow face. It looks like this, cow faced, and then whichever leg is on top, the opposite one you raise up, and then just hold it. As shown in the picture, lock the fingers. If you can't lock the fingers, just keep it how much you can keep it. Okay, just this much. Pranayama is going to help you. See, many of you have responded that having high BP. See, when you have high BP, very simple thing to do is to lie down. If you lie down and start observing your breathing, how your abdominal region is moving up and down. Okay, if you want to, you can try right away. Just lie down and see when you lie down how peaceful you feel. Start observing your breathing. Start observing your stomach. Okay, just feel that and see. It's all about training your breathing. More you can breathe till abdomen, your digestive system is going to get better. All organs are going to function smoothly. It's matter of we are forgetting deep breathing with the stress. Just if you are aware, then the breathing gets corrected automatically. Okay, so just aware the breathing is very essential. And when we are talking about diet change, see, many of you are relying on buttermilk to cool down the body and things like that. See, many people complain on how they can substitute and how they can cool down. See, if you do not have any sort of allergy, then you can practice Shitali and Shitkari. See, Shitali and Shitkari pranayama, it's very simple to do. Now I will switch off this sharing and then I will only show the screen. Okay, give me a minute. Okay. I hope you are able to see me now. See, just you have to make crow beak. Like, if you can't make it, just make it like a funnel here. Inhale through the mouth and then exhale through the nostril. See, this is the Shitali pranayama. Okay, inhale through the mouth, exhale through nostril. This is Shitali pranayama. Okay, this Shitali pranayama, if you are living in extreme weather condition, I see some people are joining in from other countries as well. If you have extreme cold weather, then this is not recommended. Okay, so this is recommended only if your body heat starts to pick up and then you want to reduce your body heat, and also it helps in reducing your blood pressure levels, but you can only practice if you do not have any sort of allergies. Okay, and second one is Shitkari pranayama. In Shitkari, what you do, you just fold your tongue inwards and the teeth is here. See your tongue this way and then you are folding and then you are keeping your teeth here like this. And you are inhaling from the gaps over here. You can just practice on your own. Inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nostril. Okay, this you can repeat to start with 5 rounds and slowly you can start increasing the count up to 15 counts. Okay, now I'll share the screen again. Okay, see, Shitali Shitkari we learned, and next is Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. In Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, you keep your hand in Nasika Mudra, like as it's shown in the screen. If you look at the slide, see, in Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, you close one nostril. Always start from the left nostril. Close the right nostril, inhale from the left nostril, exhale on the right, and then inhale on the right and exhale on the left. Like this, 11 rounds. See, in Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, don't hold it. Some people follow that Kumbhaka, Rechaka and all those things. No need to hold. Generally, like those people who have high BP, if you follow that Kumbhaka, Rechaka, Puraka and those things, then really you will start to struggle. There are many people who come up with a lot of difficulties following it wrong way. Be careful when you follow. If you have any questions, you contact your yoga practitioner or yoga therapist or whoever can help you with this. Okay. So that's how we got to do the pranayama. These three are more generic. I took a longer time to launch this program because I was thinking how I can give it generically. Usually these three things can be done most of the people. So this is more generic. Still be careful when you practice pranayama, especially those who are having high blood pressure and the cardiac issues. Okay. Huh. And one more thing I forgot to mention here. Those of you who are really healthy, please practice Surya Namaskara every day. Okay, Surya Namaskara can prevent you from being diabetic. Following all these things and following Surya Namaskara really is going to prevent you having diabetes. Okay, and also many more diseases you can be like really avoiding if you do Surya Namaskara. Okay. And the last one on the stress-free formula. How can you reduce your stress? See, if you reduce your stress, diabetes is also a psychosomatic ailment. If you take all the ailments, many ailments originates from your stress. Stress could be related to anything, your finance, your relationship, your own health, anything, but you have to adopt right stress management tools. One such thing is deep relaxation technique. It's almost similar to Shavasana. See, I have released one short 15 minutes video, and then you can follow that also. Otherwise, if you are following any sort of relaxation, then that's also fine. But this deep relaxation technique reduces blood pressure immediately. I have measured pre and post with many of my clients, and it's so surprising how it reduces your blood pressure. Also, it reduces your stress and it increases your sleep quality. Look, if you have diabetes, right, you will be going throughout the night several times urinating, and your sleep quality goes so bad. And if you start practicing this deep relaxation technique whenever you are awake, then it really improves your sleep quality. Every 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes of deep relaxation is equivalent to almost 3 hours of sleep. There are several researches done on this deep relaxation technique. Okay, and it induces deep relaxation. Even if you are tired, you just feel so fresh. Please try. If you haven't tried anytime, the video is already available, and those of you who have registered, I'll send you the links and you can follow it easily. Okay, and next is very important, meditation. The meditation will help you in several aspects. See, you need a supporting system to calm down your mind, and also to purify your mind. When your mind is purified, when your mind is free from all this craving, aversion, attachments, then you feel so relaxed and so happy. Our end of the day, our aim is to be happy and staying healthy. So, you can visit this website and you can register for a free online Anapana Sati meditation technique. This meditation, I found it really useful for myself and also for many people. And this meditation is going to really help you. Please do attend one of the online session. I will share that link as well. And if you like it, or like when you are ready, you can go on Vipassana meditation, which is a 10 days meditation retreat, and the meditation centers are around the world. So if you like it, please do attend one of the online session. I will share the link as well. And if you like it, or like when you are ready, you can go on Vipassana meditation, which is a 10 days meditation retreat, and the meditation centers are around the world. Sorry, there was network issue. Hope you are able to hear me now. Can anyone ping me whether you are able to hear me?
We can hear
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you so much. So the calcium related question, the calcium is essential. However, the plant-based food also has calcium. Ragi, the ragi millet has ample calcium supply in it. Like that, you can find alternative. And by the way, those people who are having lot of milk consuming are more prone to osteoporosis. There are many researchers. You can find it online as well. Osteoporosis. Now, the new research says if you consume more milk, if you consume more milk products, if you give more calcium supplement, you are more prone to osteoporosis. So it's not the thing, like everything, whatever, many people are doing research on this as well. And I do follow Ayurvedic nutrition. I understand like how much important ghee and milk is, but when it comes to diabetes, this is the solution. At least I have found it. I haven't found any other solution which works so well. Okay, sorry, I lost the questions as well, few of them. Okay. uh, Repetitions of Surya Namaskaram. That is, you can choose based on your own judgment. Okay, yeah, I think most of it I have answered. I'm just checking on the questions. Okay. I think most of it I answered. If you think anything is not answered, you are always welcome to ping me and ask me. And also, like, there is many requests online as well, like requesting for help system. So there will be one program which will be launched if there are few participants for reversing 21 days support. There you will have hand holding and everything. But I have shared all the recipe and formula here, which you can get started. You can really move towards the wellness. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Make up your mind, and please do start and move towards wellness. Thank you very much, and be happy and stay healthy. And next upcoming topic would be on depression and anxiety management, which I will be sharing, circulating the schedule soon. Till then, take care. And any other question, you are still welcome. I would take it as no question as such. Thanks a lot for your time and hope this was helpful.
Madhura, should I ask
Madhura,
a
I had a
question?
question.
Sorry?
I had a question.
Huh.
Can I ask?
You can type
Vamshi.
Sure.
Hello, Madhura.
Hey, hi.
I am Sudhakar. How are you?
Sudhakar, good to see you here. Hope this session was useful. Do you have any questions?
Useful. Yeah. About ragi malt and particularly about milk and this thing, because I have calcium deficiency less than 20. What is it? I got my examined myself and my wife also. I am having less than 10, and Sujata is having less than 6, 8, less than 8. We are supposed to
Okay.
have more than 20.
We will talk about in detail, and then this is not a new thing. See, the people who have a lack of calcium deficiency, that means there is digestive disorder as well. So it's
Okay.
not about how much you consume, it's about how much your body can digest.
Yeah. Okay, now you
Right?
tell me about ragi malt for this instead of milk.
Okay, I will share. You have also registered. Whoever has registered, and share the ragi malt recipe, detailed one.
Actually, does it help you in this increasing the calcium?
See, like if your body is functioning properly, definitely yes. If your body is not functioning well, body is not able to digest, then we have to look into like how we can fix that first. You
No,
have
how
to
do I
make
fix
the
that?
body digest calcium. You can consult anytime.
No, my point is, I am 66 years young, and how can I mean, my digestive system doesn't support. What do I do?
See, See, there are many people who are falling back on this who are 90 also. Recently, I suggested somebody, whose leg was about to cut because of gangrene. And then, I was so doubtful, but still their family supported so well. They changed only diet. He was bedridden. And 90-year-old can do it, then why can't you do it? You can definitely do it. And you are saying 66-year young. So when you think young, you can definitely do it.
Thank you. Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
See,
This
there
is
are
Dr.
like
Bhimra.
milk products intake on diabetic and non-diabetic. Both it's applicable.
Hello.
Same problem is happening for both of them.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, this is Dr. Bhimra. So I want to add something to Sudhakar's question.
Yes, Bhimra, please do.
Yeah, see, this is Sudhakar sir.
I
Hello.
think people will be able to
See,
hear you.
I'm
instead of
listening.
see the see when you consume these ragi malt, no, when they make in the malt form, the powder form, so much of fiber will be lost. So usually I discourage the patients to take this ragi ball. This is a bad practice because no one will eat the ragi ball. They will swallow it first and foremost. The first process of the mouth digestion process is gone.
Yeah, exactly. So
That
it's
is,
like when
yeah.
you
So,
take the complete digestive process starts from the mouth and then chewing and all. See, we will keep it
and
very simple. If you are not able to digest, then you have to look at your lifestyle as well. So,
another thing,
we are almost
Rafi,
towards the end of 1 hour. So we will end the session here and we can take this offline. What do you think?
hello,
There
hello.
is one question which will help you. There is someone who is asking more oil usage. Is it recommended for everyone or only diabetic people? See, for diabetic people, especially the fat is the main reason. So when fat is the main reason, you have to be really careful. Trust me, 21 units of insulin my dad was on. He started using one drop of oil, and then there are many people who use no oil and then cook. You will see the miracle happening like this. Okay, see, when you are in a severe condition, you have to be on really strictly following it. If you are healthy and pretty well to do, then also reduce the refined oil usage. You will enjoy. There are many people on this call who have really tried this already with me or without, looking at the YouTube videos. Many people have switched to this plant based, and I was so happy to hear their success stories as well. It need not be like whom you are following. Some people are saying, I'm following this person, I'm following this person. So you're not following anybody, you're only following high fiber and low fat. That's it, very simple. People might say this way, people might say that way. And then exercising, keeping your stress low. 3 concepts you remember, and that's it. And you will be really coming out very healthy. Okay, so hope this answers that question. And thank you so much, and we will see you in the next session. Bye for
Thank you,
now.
Madhu. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you. Bye.